Man, I'm hungry. It's trash.
Yeah, I stay hungry, man.
Bro,
I'm
just
ready to
won't
eat.
stop. This hunger just won't stop.
All right, what's good, people?
It's
Um,
never ending.
we're about to get the show started. Thank y'all for pulling up and bearing with us. Today's artist is Spillage Village, collection of very talented artists from Earth Gang to JID to a number of others. But we're looking forward to it, and I'm gonna let Tony and Josh kind of lead this up while I step away for a quick second and handle a little business. Then time about Josh, take it away, brother.
Yeah, man. So as to hear said, this is a little collective, Spillage Village. They got Earth Gang, Jid, Mariba. She's a very talented singer. Producers Hollywood JB, Benji, another rapper, Jordan Bryant, and then of course the maybe more commonly known artist Black,
Who is that?
aka Six Lack. We're trying to hate on his name,
No, dude.
but they all came up together from Atlanta. They've been doing this thing for a minute. But this is a project they just put out yesterday, last night, officially out everywhere today. I don't know. You know how the 9 p.m. releases do. It's a whole thing. It's confusing. But but yeah, I mean, I forgot when I first started listening to Jid and Earth Gang, but they're dope. It's a dope collective. They always have a good sound. Jid has a crazy pen. Um, and Earth Gang has gotten similarities in terms of potentially like an Outcast comparison. I don't know if you guys are familiar with any of the members from Spillage Village, but this is gonna be. I'm excited for this album. Um, I don't know if Tony, have you ever heard these guys before?
Yeah, I listened to. First of all, I can't find the link on the YouTube.
Oh, just go to the top of Zoom.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, it finally came. It popped up on his YouTube. Boom. Okay. First of all, Jid is the one I listen to the most out of this collective. And I would hear Mariba and Earth Gang. I would come back to every now and then. I like this stuff, and of course, every time they work with J. Cole and they did the whole Dreamville project, I was like, yo, these cats are dope. Um, so as a collective, I'm looking forward to this project. Uh, I think you had mentioned it before, and I was like, oh yeah, it's cool, but then I forgot about it. So when
Mm.
you said Spillage Village last night, I was like, I don't know who this is, but it's them, and so I know who they are. So I'm excited. I'm excited to hear what they got. And, I see Country Wayne is on the first track.
Country Wayne. Yeah, I think the first one's just like a little intro piece. I don't know how much.
Yeah, I'm sure once you see a comedian's name, you be like, all right, they I'll see Desi Banks on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Big
so it's probably
Rube.
some comedy action. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I'm excited because they dropped I think 2 or 3 songs that kind of led up to this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the sound is very interesting. It's kind of like a little uh it almost sounds alternative, like
Oh wow.
um vibe wise, but it's like a little churchy as well though. So it's definitely like something new. Um they definitely took their time to kind of like develop something. So
Okay
uh
then. Okay
well yeah,
then.
man, we'll see. I don't know. We're gonna kick this off before Tahir gets on here, or
Yeah,
what's this
let's just
gonna
get
be, man?
into it, man. Time is of the essence.
Yeah, man. I'm sick of Tahir taking his time making everything about him, bro.
What he doing? You know what I'm saying? Oh
Oh,
man.
this is my YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Shut up, press play, guys. All right, guys. So let's get into this first record. It's called Spillville, which is the abbreviation that they go with, short for Spillage Village. If you guys didn't think about it too hard, this is Spillagin. This first track has Desi Banks, Big Rube, or Big Ruby,
Big Rube, probably Big Rube.
Big
Yeah,
Rube.
he used to pop up on a lot of Outkast albums and Goody Mob joints.
Oh, that's fire.
Part of the Dungeon family.
Oh, shouts to the Dungeon family. That's a
Yeah.
great way to lead this off. All right, so let's kick this one off. This also has Country Wayne on it. Let's get this one going in 3, 2.
Okay.
All talking.
Just a little sketch.
Yeah, man. I'm not mad at it though. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. I figured we could I guess just go right into the first official track. Some actual music.
Yeah, man.
It's called Baptized featuring Ant Clemens. And shoot, we can kick that mug off. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, bad times.
It's interesting sound, man. It almost sounds like a little Kanye influence at the end too.
Yeah, I feel that. I liked it though. I felt, of course, the bars were there.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the sound of the track, and it was good. Like it didn't really, overwhelm me with dopeness, but it was like, yeah, I can rock with this.
Yeah, man. I'm a big fan of Earth Gang's Touch, man. That's this one dude on their doc. He's very like, I mean, him and Olu, they're both very lyrical, but they have so much like energy in their tone that you hear and you feel that it always kind of complements the sound that they're on too, because it's always like it's always something different, and like you definitely hear that. And the beat switch was even tight at the end. Like I wasn't expecting it, but um I don't know. It all fit pretty well together for like something that sounds so different than what's coming out right now.
Yeah, I was with it. Did you hear it to hear?
Yeah, I did. I felt like it was dope, man. Like I definitely hear what y'all said about the whole Kanye vibe toward the end of it. Like I feel like they dragged it out just a tad bit. But it was still dope, man. It's what I've come to expect from Spillage Village, from Earth Gang. It's not gonna be like the traditional rap. They always gonna give you a little something funky. It's always gonna be like a somewhat like a hippie type of vibe type shit. But again, it's what I like. So it's what I become expective of them. So it was right on brand for me.
Yeah, man. I would probably give that one as like that being kind of the first official track. The first track was a skit. I'd probably give that like a 3.8 or a 3.9.
Mm-hmm.
Just because there was a lot in that track as well. They were kind of talking about like the purity of baptism, but still doing their debauchery.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it was nice. It was a nice little vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a 3.5 myself. A solid, strong 3.5.
I was gonna be right there with you, Tone. Like and Josh, like, yeah, I'm right there with the 3.5 as well. It was a great track to kind of start it off with because it gives you a lot of space to go up from, but it wasn't one of those songs that like, oh man, let's run it back immediately. But it was still a good song. Like it put you in a mindset of like, oh, this is gonna be an album I gotta listen to and I'm a vibe out to. So I'm with that.
All right, well, shoot. Moving on.
All right, well, let's keep it going, man. Next track is Palm Scene with Mariba. Is it Mariba? Yeah, Mariba. And let's go ahead and get this joint started in 3, 2, 1.
Bass was getting busy on that.
Agreed.
Yo, how
Bass
y'all
showed up
finish
to work
before
on
me, man?
time. Didn't miss a beat.
You said what, Tom?
How y'all finished before me?
Oh man, you got horrible Wi-Fi. That's probably it.
No, ain't no Wi-Fi. Don't give me this.
Hey man, I don't know. Maybe Josh cut her off when she was talking.
Y'all bailed out early is what you did.
She don't
man.
nothing but talking.
You bailed
Shout
out
out to the
on the
deaconesses
bass.
and the deaconesses.
You bailed out on the bass.
Like bailing out, man. He was going crazy though.
Yeah, he showed up to work.
It's like what you say last time, Josh? They was playing the bass facing the wall.
Oh yeah, man. He didn't know where he was at. He was just here the whole time. He could have been anywhere.
I get up, I get up, I get up.
That was mad funny.
That was a good hook, man. That was catchy.
It was catchy.
It was smooth too. Marie was smooth, man. I like Marie. Big fan.
I'm playing it kind of low. I wish I would have turned it up a little louder. I feel like that's one of those songs that sound better when it's a little louder.
Sound better?
I said, yeah, I messed up a little bit, but I corrected myself, Tony. So get your big forehead ass off the camera. Yeah, slowly back away. Sick of you. Ew.
I'm giving this one just because it was so catchy and like, you know, singable. I'm gonna give it slightly more than the first track. I'm gonna give it like a 3.75.
I'm gonna give this one a 4.
Okay. I'm gonna split the difference with that like a 3.9 for me. It was catchy.
Give it the 4 to here. What are you doing?
I didn't want to give it a 4. You know what, Tom? You right though. You right. If I'm gonna be at 3.9, I could have gave it a 4. You're right. 3.85.
Oh man, we're petty today.
All Tony had to do was just shut his ass up, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, honestly, Doc, I like the song, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It didn't really like wow me like that. Like now that I think about it, like it was good. I was sending off an email too at the same time, and it was cool, but it didn't make me like stop in the middle of sending that email. Nothing about that. So honestly, I'm gonna adjust that. I'm going to adjust that 3.85, and I'm going to go probably to like a 3.5. I'm going to go right back to a 3.5 on that one. It was smooth, but it wasn't anything that like that's going to automatically make me come back to it. I don't think like when I think about the album, that's going to be one of the songs I'm like, man, I want to hear that real quick. It's be one of those songs like when it come on, I'm like, all right, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with playing that right there. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at 3.5 again for me, which is good because it didn't go down, but it didn't really improve for me.
All right.
In the comments, we got 3.75 from Michael Carr, 3.8 from B. Ortega, CJ gave it a 4, RJ gave it a 4, Ashpass gave it a 3.2, Gertrude gave it a 4, Malik Greenlee gave it a 3.5, Janine Johnson 4.5, Studgy gave it a 4, she loved it, Lisa Smith 3.5 here too, Ashley Monique 3.5, Sweetie Band gave it a 3.3. Dietrich gave it a 3.5. Russell Wren 3.68, and Stephen Ocon 3.4. All right, we're gonna keep it moving, man. Next track. Josh, you wanna read the next track?
Yeah, man. That's Eli family, man. You know.
Great, man. This one has JID, Earth Gang, and Hollywood JB on this one. So we're gonna get started on this one in 3, 2, 1.
Not mad at that one.
That was a groovy joint, man.
I like that one, man. I did.
For me, like I do appreciate that. I feel like the album is all along that same thing. Like it does feel very groovy, very amen, love is love type joint. And they're sticking true to that theme. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first heard the track come on, like it didn't really grab me immediately. But like once Jid started going off, I was all in. But I will say that like I'm pretty sure that was Jid doing the chorus, but it sounded like Anderson at first.
A little bit. Yeah. I can hear that.
But I'm a fan of it. I started liking it halfway through Jid's verse and just like, man, it's just a cool song. And the meaning behind it is, like who doesn't want to pray about family? Who don't want to pray about love?
I pray about family.
I pray about family.
No backgrounds on the love.
It's a nice little vibe, man. I can see the trees rolling past me as I'm driving through a heavy wooded area.
Yo, Tone, you hit it right on the head. Like you're going to see that family that's in the country, like in Mississippi or Arkansas or Stone Mountain, Georgia. You leaving out of the city, man.
Yeah, or like Mexico for me, right? It's crazy. Yeah, man.
That is like Mexico because you know what I'm saying. Like I just see green pastures and trees and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of dry desert. Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah, Mexico be a lot of cacti and tumbleweeds.
Yeah. Oh man.
Be in the middle of nowhere.
Good, man.
In the middle of nowhere, you just hear hada 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 hada.
Right. That was too far. The line was drawn. Could have said you could have said there goes Chapo. You could have said anybody, bro.
Nah, man, Chapo, that's a negative thing. You hit it hada hada hada. You know you shouldn't eat it, but you be like, man, let me get one.
Man, I'm about to tear my stomach up. I'll have 5, please. Thank you.
Yes. I have never had a danger dog and not been fucked up like within the next 2 hours. Never in my life have I had one that just was okay. Never.
I never had one.
Nah.
You can't do it now, Tony. It'll mess your stomach up. Even if
your stomach will implode. Never shut it down. That's it. We're clocking out.
Wrap hot dog?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way.
With the green peppers
since '91.
Oh, bro, with the onions and the peppers on top, with the mustard mayo and ketchup.
Tone,
would implode.
You know what the red matter did to Spock's home planet? To Vulcan.
Yep.
That's what that hot dog would do to your stomach. It would just fall in and be like,
man. Hot dog would be Captain Marvel coming in hot and just tearing the entire Thanos ship up, man.
Yep.
All right. What say you on the rating, man?
I'm gonna give it a 3.5. Nice little vibe, but nothing too earth shattering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But good nonetheless. About 3.5.
Right. What you got, Josh?
I'm gonna give this one another 4. I like the vibe. I also like Olu's verse. Olu came in after that that ringtone. He was like a late coming off the bench, but he kind of snapped on that verse. So I'm gonna give this one a 4.
Okay. I'm gonna give this one a 3.8 for me. I like the vibe. Like I said, initially I didn't really feel the song like that, but it grew on me definitely. And Olo's verse was ridiculous. Shout out, Tony. Joseph gave it a 4.2. Vincent 4. Gregory 3.75. Kelly gave it a 4.3. Marie gave it a 4.3. Terrence gave it a 4.2. RFK Master 3.5. Sierra gave it a 3.85. Lisa's a 3.75. Gregory 3.85. Ashanti 3.6. Beyonce, very uplifting, 4.1. Janine Johnson with a 3.8. Russell Rand with a 3.52. Stephen O'Con 3.7. Dietrich 3.7. The Negro Ninja 3.8. Ash Pass with a 3.2. Malik Greenlee with a 3.73. Yeah, man, we out here. So let's keep it moving to the next track. This is Mecca with JID and Earth Gang. Really excited about this one. I feel like when they link up on the solo joint, it'd be crazy. So looking forward to this one. And we're going to get it started in 3, 2, 1.
Best track so far.
Yeah, so come and follow me.
Easy.
I'm all in, man.
That's your favorite thus far?
Easy.
Oh yeah.
Easily favorite so far.
All right. All right.
I enjoyed every morsel of this song. Every morsel.
Tell the people why, Tom.
First of all, the chorus was super catchy and dope. The flows came in smooth. They fit well into the blanket of the chorus.
Mm-hmm.
And then that strong ending with the guitars coming in to close us out.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And on the subtle tip, everybody brought it on the verses.
Oh, what?
I fumbled. Not to hear.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, man. As he takes a sip. Yeah, everything worked in this song. Everything worked. I want to hear it again. It was catchy. 4.5 for you, boy.
Woo!
Well. 4.5 Baker.
Okay.
And it's a vibe too. It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
This album makes me slow down. Like I kind of went into it hoping it was gonna be like some real hard ass rapping, and we've yet to get that. Now I would say every verse that JID delivers is solid all the way. Like on this one, I think he really shined. But I have yet to get that like, and maybe I won't. Like thus far, it's kind of showing that we won't possibly get that on this album, which isn't a bad thing. I'll say that. 3.8 for me.
Man, I loved it. I like the vibe of it here. I think you brought up a good point. I think it was expected that everybody was going to come on a project like this and just flex the raps. But I feel like music like this sounds like this, and it's kind of like the slowdown is good for this time period. Because at this point, like a lot of these people, we know they can rap. What else do they have to prove? I think this is kind of cool that they're taking a different direction and they're delivering a different direction. It's not just like, oh, we're trying some stuff and it's not working. Because, like I like the cadences on here. Everybody had their own style to it, and it was cool. I like the vibe that guitar was getting off from the beginning, going off. But I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna match Tone with a 4 or 5.
4.5.
Robust, this Tone would say.
All right, guys. We are like not even halfway through this one, so I'm gonna go through the next couple songs, and I'll get back to you guys rating in the chat. Probably around maybe around Cupid, so that'll give us a chance to kind of like burn through these, so we won't be on here for too long because I know everybody has stuff to do. So around Cupid is when I'll start reading your comments again. But I see all of them. Keep rating it. I'm taking all of that into consideration too. Let's go on to this next joint. It's called Judas, and this one featuring Chance the Rapper. Looking forward to see what this one gonna have on it right now, as well as Buddy and Masego. So let's get it started with this one in 3, 2, 1.
You want me to take some?
I like that one.
I hated that beat.
Hey,
Really?
I hated that beat.
hear me out. Hear me out. I like that shit.
I liked it too.
I liked it. I don't know, maybe for me, I like organized chaos. And that's what that beat was. That beat had a lot going on. There was a lot of elements. It was like the tat, tat, like, and they had to find a way to get that and ride that. I think Chance got off really good. I really enjoyed his verse. I like the dizziness, bro. On that track right there, I feel like it worked.
It's very Monty Booker-esque, which he co-produced this track. So it kind of was like expected because he's kind of like crazy with the sonics and the drums. I'm not mad at it. I like that sound though. It's a niche sound. So to be fair, Tone, I'm not mad at you. But I liked it too.
I can't do it, y'all. There was too much going on. The beat was talking over each other, drums and the kick. As soon as it came on, I was just like, I ain't feeling. She stumbled out the gate to find the beat, and then I was just like, but I did like Chance's verse though. I just wish it was over a different beat. But that beat, I never want to hear it again. There was just too much going on, man. I didn't like it. Shout out to Chance though, he delivered.
Chance did his thing. I'm not mad at that.
What you gonna give it, Tony, with your old negative ass?
Man.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving it a 2.
Oh my God. Without that means without Chance, you would have given it a 1.5. Easy.
Oh man, easy. A 1.
Woo. Tough crowd.
Okay. I'm gonna give that one. I'm gonna give it a 4. I liked it. I liked it. I was there for it, man. I liked it. That shit was dope, bro. And I was playing it loud too, so I got to like really vibe out with it. Yeah, man. 4. Tony said I'd never want to hear it again.
I'm gonna give that one a 3.8. I like the vibe. I just feel like Chance was too much of the attention piece for the song being as long as it was. Right. If it was just like hook, Chance, hook, it would have crossed over the 4 mark for me, but
I don't know, because I feel like Masego had a nice little part on that too. He did a little thing and he did the chorus too. So, but yeah. I hear what you're saying. Let's just get into the next track, man. This was called Ocean, and this was with Earth Gang and Black and Jordan Bryant. Don't know who that is, not familiar with that. But let's get it going in 3, 2, 1.
That was hard.
I like that one a lot.
I like how Black came in there. He came in real smooth, like. You know what I'm
I
Black
enjoy
came
it.
in. I was gonna say Black came in with the heat right away, man. It wasted no time. Let me get this first verse. I got something to get off my chest.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at it at all. What you feeling like, Josh?
Man, you know what? I'd probably give this one a 4.2.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's got the replay vibe, but the settings got to be right. Versus the Mecha joint, I gave a 4.5. Because I feel like I could run that at any point. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 4.2.
Okay, all right. I probably would go with like a 3.8 on this one as well. Mm-hmm. Tone?
I'm gonna go with a solid 4, man.
Oh.
I enjoyed it. I want to hear it again.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
come back to a re-up, revisit, vibe it out. I really like the production on this one too. So yeah, man, I'm gonna give it that smooth 4.
There it is. In the comment section, Venus DeMilo gave it a 4.5. Ashley gave it a 4. Gorgeous gave it a 4. Ashanti gave it a 4.4. Lisa Smith gave it a 4. Janine gave it a 4. Explicit gave it a meh 2. Gertrude gave it a 4. RFK Masters 3.75. Kelly gave it a solid 4. Rainy Skies. She didn't comment on that one. Kelly gave it a 4. Russell Wren 3.51. Van Howard 3.75. Gregory 3.8. And Lisa said this is her favorite one thus far. And Stephen O'Connor gave it a 3.8. All right. Let's move on to this next track. Next track is called Shiva. And this one is with JID Earth Gang featuring Benji and Jordan Bryan again.
Hold on. We skipped Cupid.
No, we skipped Cupid.
We're not gonna skip a Black Lucky Day track, bro. There's no way.
Hey, bro, I my bad, bro. I must have stopped it right as the other one started.
Hey, don't you worry. Hey, it's all right now. Hey,
Teamwork
take your time, sis. Take your time. All right, we're getting Cupid started, guys.
Square the fuck up, Josh. I'm sick of your shit already, bro. Let's go right into Cupid and Josh can kiss my ass in 3.
That's not what it's called. That's not what this song's called. Let's just be clear.
What is it? Coupe it?
Oh no, the Cupid and Josh kiss my ass. I was like, that's not what the song's called.
Started in 3, 2.
Keys came in strong at the end.
Woo!
And the outro with the keys was a nice
Man.
little touch.
Someone stretched the
Yo.
fingers out real good, like.
Say that shit, Josh. You know what's crazy is that it is you want to give a group as creative and innovative as Earth Gang and Spillage Village as a whole their own lane, but it's so hard to separate that sound from Outkast. And I think that you know, I know they probably get tired of the comparisons, but I think that says a lot to that level of skill because no one else has ever sounded like Outkast. No one. No group, no duo, no one has ever sounded like Outkast. And to me, this album kind of feels like damn near like Idlewild meets the Speaker Box and Love Below.
I don't really, when I hear them, I don't think Outkast. The only
Really?
reason I think about Outkast is because y'all keep bringing it up. But when I listen to them on my own, I'll be like, yo, they sound like Outkast.
I feel
they're new.
Made that comparison because it's two of them and they from the South and they don't sound like typical, you know, trap music of the day or whatever. But I don't really hear Outkast with them. That's just for me.
Okay, that's fair, Tony. I mean, check your ass up, but that's fair.
What's interesting to me about like the sound that they have as a collective can be a generation's version of organized noise. You know, like, because I don't think I've heard anything else that kind of sounds like this pocket. So where if I do hear something in the future, I could be like, oh, that kind of sounds like something that these guys did. Because like for me, I think it's interesting to kind of think about like there are young kids that are probably just like this might be one of their first rap albums that they really hear, you know. So or like I wouldn't even know if you call this like a rap album, but like their intro to this type of sound might be like a baseline for them, like a foundation. So it's to kind of give it that organized noise relation to it. I could see it. And Tone, I get what you're saying because they're still individually kind of their own sound and their own people, but there are a lot of similarities I hear with Olu that remind me of Three Stacks and like how he puts his cadences together, how he still kind of gets off with it. Like I said, that personality and his tone. But yeah, man, I mean, like I really enjoy the atmosphere that they're building around it, you know, because you haven't heard just one pocket this whole album, which is kind of, I mean, I think that's pretty, it's pretty unique.
Yeah. And when I say Outkast, I mean like the earlier Outkast. And I also mean low key, and this isn't a slight to Big Boy. I just feel like both of the members of Earth Gang are more Three Stacks than Big Boy, in my opinion. Again, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Tony, I know you're not you know, too familiar with them, but I've been following them for a while, and like that's just kind of what I get. So to the people that don't agree, I completely understand that. It's just, you know, maybe that's me just looking for something to relate it to. But that's, you know, this is what I
especially with their style, how they perform, how they come out when they perform. Like, bro, that writing's on the wall. Like, I mean, for me at least, but in my opinion, apparently, before these comments catch on fire, guys, relax.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the ratings. What y'all give it?
I give it a 3.5.
Yeah, I'll give this one like a 3.7. Because I like the joint before this one a little bit more. This one was nice. It was a little pocket, but I don't know if I'm running this one back immediately.
Okay. I give this one probably a 3.7 as well, Josh. Honestly, don't get me wrong, I like the whole vibe of it. It just puts me in mind of like listening to it in a loft and getting some shit done. But I did like it. Beyonce gave it a 4.1. RJ Haynes gave it a 4.7. Let's see what else we got. Janine gave it a 3.5. Ashanti gave it a 4.2 for that outro. Stephen Ocon said the outro was everything, boosted up his score to a 4.2. Dudgy gave it a 4.5. Russell Rand gave it a 4. And Tara J gave it a 4.8. Let's see who else we got. Heavy on the jazz influence. I agree. Jafite gave it a 3.5 and KL gave it a 4.9. Easy. You might as well just gave it a 5, my boy. Kelly gave it a 4.5 all damn day. And Sweetie Band gave it a 4.7. Cool, man. All right, well, let's keep it going with end of days. I'm sorry, we're not on end of days, are we? Yeah, no, we're on Shiva. Right?
We on Shiva.
Yeah, Shiva. All right, so we're gonna go to Shiva next. We're gonna get that one started in 3, 2.
Living in the house of blues.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That was fire.
Yo, I like that one a lot.
That was a good time.
Mm-hmm. You're still listening to the track?
Sick of to hear, man.
Came in
Nah,
late.
I had to book a show real quick. Shit.
Man, get your life together over there.
Man, we get it. You're
Somebody call
busy.
me. What y'all want from me? Somebody call me. Shit. I'm sick of y'all, man. I like the song. Shit.
I like that song a lot. One of the best on the album.
Yeah.
I got nothing bad.
Right
Up my alley.
That hook was catchy.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good time.
Dope verses.
Yeah,
That's getting a 4.5 for me.
4.5 for me as well.
4.5 for me as well.
Oh, we finally all on the same page.
Well,
You
well,
know
well.
what I'm saying? It took a minute.
Stars aligned to show up today.
It took a minute. We fought from the end before we was all in the same realm, man. But we made it happen, man. Lisa gave it a 4.8. Ashley gave it a 4.5. Zay gave it a 4.7. Anthony gave it a 5. Flames all the way. Ashante 4.6. Gertrude gave it a 4.8. Defy gave it a 4.5. 680 gave it a 4.5. Stephanie Jenkins 4.75. Terrence Chambers 4.7. Kelly with the 4.7 as well. Sierra with the 4.6. Zay gave it a, said it's some skateboard music. It did feel like some early Lupe. I'm not gonna hold you on that one.
Ooh, that's a good comparison.
That is a good comparison right there. Russell
I
Wren with the
didn't hear Lupe in
4.47.
that.
You say what?
I didn't hear Lupe in there, man. Stop trying to bring other
It's
people into this.
It was the vibe, Tony. We
It
didn't
wasn't
say
even no Lupe vibe.
Bro, you don't that's a kick push vibe.
Tony just don't let. If Tony don't come up with it, he be just disagreeing.
No,
Whatever the
that's
win.
not even accurate.
How is that not
accurate? It ain't. But I just wanted to say it.
I'm saying him saying I never agreed
Oh,
to
okay.
that comparison. That's not even accurate at all.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say it's not an accurate comparison. I was like, there's definitely some little vibes in there that had
There was
Lupe
definitely
as
some
to
Lupe
it.
vibes in there. It definitely felt like some early Lupe. Don't listen to Tony. Tony don't know it all. Tony is very intelligent, but he don't know it all.
I listened to a lot of Lupe and I didn't hear that.
Well, you don't know it all because obviously you think that beard is a good look and it's not. Okay.
It is.
Oh wow.
It's coming together.
Wow.
It's coming
Anyway.
together.
Let's move on to the next track. It's called End of Days. This is with Earth Gang JID, Jordan Bryant,
Ooh.
Mariba, and Hollywood JB. This one is a concert. Let's go ahead and get it started in 3, 2, 1.
Super apocalyptic vibes, bro. Man.
Yeah, that one was different. Wasn't bad though, just different.
Yo, I felt the organized noise in that one.
Mm-hmm.
That was organized noise all day. Whether it be Goody Mob, I felt more of a Goody Mob vibe, but
Yeah, especially toward the end, I thought that was CeeLo. I was like, oh, they didn't even say CeeLo was on here.
right.
It sounded like CeeLo when he first started. I was like, oh shit, I got the big homie on here. But it wasn't him though.
Because Goody Mob always had a more spiritual spirit to their sound, more so than Outkast to me, anyway. But I felt that organized noise in that one.
All right, I give you that, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
This album, man, is so weird because when you think you got it figured out, I feel like it kind of switches it up on you. Like it's a whole experience to me. But I'm gonna be honest with you, every song kind of left me wanting just a little something more. Like I felt like it was just missing one more something. And this one is no exception. Right out the gate, I'm feeling like a 3.6 on this one.
Interesting. I think that wanting something more is a case with compilation albums, though. You know, because you never like, especially with as many records as they made that didn't make the cut with this.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's always tough to have like a solid. What's going on next door? Like a solid body of work that feels like completely cohesive, you know, because it's not just like one person on each track, you know, so it almost feels more like a playlist to me, at least. So for a song like this to kind of get sprinkled in at the end, I don't know, man. It's like, because this was the first single that came out for them. That was a part of this rollout, and off the bat, I knew that it was going to be different in the sense where they weren't just going to be just flexing all their talents and capabilities on this, but they're really going to try and like speak on something with some like religious foundation, you know, and like End of Days being like the leadoff one during times like these. I think it's very interesting and practical as well for like this type of era. But I like the song. I just don't know. I don't know when I would run something like this. You know, like I don't know what playlist I would put this on. I would go like a 3.6 maybe with this, like a 3.5, 3.6 with this one.
Okay.
I'm on the 3.5 tip. It was good, solid, put me in an organized noise space. But am I gonna look for it again? Realistically? Probably not. I mean, if it comes on, I'll be like, yeah, this. But like me looking for it and craving for it.
All right.
It was a good listen. 3.5.
Yeah. Gorgeous gave it a 3.6. KL to 4.3. The title tells you it's supposed to be something closer. Kelly gave it a solid 4. B. Ortega 3.8. Zay Andrews gave it a 4.3. Noise, Media, and Entertainment 4.3. Venus DeMilo gave it a 4.75. Ashanti with the 4.1. Studgy another solid 4 for her, and Janine Johnson a 4. Lisa Smith with a solid 4. Sierra with the 5. Jake Kirby 1, 2, 3 with the 4.5, and Mr. Smith with the 5, and Joseph with the 4, and Van Howard rocking with the 4.5. Cool. Tyree Santiago, I like that name, 3.5. Latrell gave it a 5. Anthony Barnett gave it a 4.9. 5 without the intro. Without the outro. Got it. All right. Let's keep it going with the Hoppy with Benji and Earth Gang featuring Mariba and Big Rube. We're going to get that one started in 3, 2, 1.
Hmm? Okay. Oh, you know me. Re-up gang. That was a long track.
It was a long song, man.
Heavy winded on that one, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't like it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No.
That was a long time, man. I appreciated.
I didn't like it.
I appreciated them keys. They was on the piano. It was like an old piano, light brown, and it was in the building that may or may not have mold in it, and old banisters, and I felt it. I respect it, but am I coming back? I don't know.
Man,
But it was definitely better than that one track y'all like. Jesus Christ.
This song reminds me of like summertime at your cousin's house with the screen door that slaps when it slams, like rah! Every time. Ain't no AC. Crickets be loud as hell at nighttime. You be like, what y'all be doing out here? We like, nothing. We just sit down and live. You be like, this man, it's boring. I want to. No, I can't do this. That's what that song felt like to me. No.
Yeah, man. Everybody was long winded. Everybody got what felt like a 32 bar verse, sprinkled in with some harmonies and some melodies. I'm gonna give this one a 2.7. Sabrina, what you serving over there? Let me get a plate. I'm on my way over.
We got pancakes, we got grits, and we got grandma.
My God.
You see it. You see
Okay.
it.
Having a good time over here.
Hey, shut up, Tony.
Tony, you were just eating, man.
Oh, man, look out, man. Let me get mine. Would y'all prefer me to eat the chips Y'all be eating on this thing?
No, man. I wish there ain't no pancakes or grits here. Man,
Blessings, man.
that looks so good.
I want to
What
know
y'all
what
feel about this song, though, man?
y'all about to give it more than Judas. I mean,
I know. I gave it a 2.6.
oh,
All you were looking at were the grits, man. I'm not mad at you. I miss some good grits, bro. That's what I miss about traveling. We were eating grits everywhere.
Grit, man. When I go to the South, I'm getting some grits. Come on, oh, they got grits? Okay. When they have it at the airport, oh, you can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but more about this song though. I'm gonna go with 2-3 for me.
Mm.
I'm gonna give it like a 3. I respected it. I did like the sound of it. I'm gonna go with a 3.
Okay, that's what's up.
Man, I can't stop.
All right, well, we made it to the last joint. It's called Jupiter. In the comments, they gave it a 2.5 from KWP. Anthony Barrett, a solid 3.5. Gregory gave it a 2.85. Explicit gave it a 3.1. Stephen O'Con, the track was a 2. Boogaloo, 5. Zay Andrews gave it a 3. Ash Pass 1.8. Living Truthful gave it a 3. Dietrich gave it a 2.5. KL gave it a 3.75. Let's go ahead and move it on, man. Last track's called Jupiter with Mariba, JID, Earth Gang, and Jordan Bryant and Hollywood JD and Busy.
I think this one's just kind of. This one's kind of just like an outro vibe to it. I don't think it's like a whole song, but you guys will.
Okay. Well, let's get it going in 3, 2, 1. Well, you guys are ready. I could just go ahead and rate this album if you're ready.
Yeah, let's do that, man.
Yeah, man. This album be honest with you, it did not become what I wanted it to be. However, you know, I respect the artistry. It was very musical. It sounded like they had a lot of real instruments in there, which I always respect. I'm gonna give this album a 3.
Y'all just really be making up the final.
I was gonna say, bro, that didn't line up.
It never does.
That didn't line up.
It never lines up.
Here's the thing. It sometimes it does line up. I don't say never, Tony. That's outrageous. However, after hearing it all the way through, I think about. I'm not only base it on the rating that I gave the songs. I also base it on, like, let's say that the song has 12 songs. I mean, an album has 12 songs, and I like 2 of those songs on that album. I'm never gonna go back to that album. I might take those 2 songs and put those on playlists, but I'm never gonna go back to the album. And 2 songs out of 12 is not going to deserve a high rating for the album overall. So overall, the album to me is a 3. It's not just about how much you enjoy it. It's like the whole project. How often are you gonna go back to this? Let's keep it all the way funky.
I feel like you made it make sense.
Yeah, you made it make sense. I'm still gonna give this like a 3.6 though, because I had some 4.5s, I had a lot of mid 3s, and I had 1 sub 3. I feel where you're coming from though, but there's still a lot that I could take. Like I could still go back to this album and pick a few songs that I want to listen to. Instead of putting it on a playlist, because I don't know what playlist this would get put on unless I put one together for this month. Like if I want to hear these songs back to back, I'm gonna tap into this album and just select them. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm gonna stick in the mid 3s for my overall.
You know what? I think we got to take that into consideration. Like, we can rate an album for what it is based on our track by track analysis. Then we have to do a separate rating for replay value. Because there are a lot of albums that I've heard where I'm like, yo, this is a good album. I don't be coming back. Like I step away from the album, never to return. And then there are some albums I keep playing. So you got to kind of, you know, I don't know if it's a separate grading or like a, you know, because like last week when we did Currency, loved it. They got high views, high remarks. I only came back to it once this week.
I was gonna say I haven't played it since, but I loved it.
Yeah, but the Nas King's Disease, I've been listening to regularly since it came out. So it's like, but for this, I'm just coming back for like 3 tracks, realistically, and then I'm back out of here again, and I will never listen to Judas again on my own. That beat was stupid. I didn't appreciate it. I didn't like it at all. And when y'all was saying the producer does this, I'll probably avoid that producer from here on out, if that's what he be putting out there.
Well, you'd hate Smino then.
Nah, he likes Smino. Tony likes Smino.
Smino, from what I've heard of Smino, I'm like, yeah.
Like a lot of Smino's productions, like.
But that's probably why I don't rotate a Smino album.
That's fair.
Yeah, like, you know, Saba's that album he put out where he was sitting in the kitchen on the table. I forget the name of it.
Oh, that's gonna bug me. I'm gonna look it up.
That was like my favorite album that year.
Care for Me.
Care for Me. I love that record. Love that the whole thing. I would just play it. But this particular project, man, it's got to be like in the low 3s. Because you know, I heard a lot that I like, but it was just, am I coming back?
Yeah,
so,
that's really what it is. Because I agree that we might have to give it 2 ratings or something, but all we can just take that into consideration when we're rating it, because like that replay value is, bro. I still play D'Angelo Voodoo to this day. Like that shit came out last week. Like,
see, I didn't like Voodoo like that because it was busy.
see,
Tony is an old man,
that
bro.
makes sense for Tony. That makes sense for Tony.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
I like the Untitled. I like Send It On. But a lot of that stuff, it was mad busy. I prefer Brown Sugar way more than Voodoo.
I can see that, but man, listen, don't get me wrong. Those are my 2 favorite songs too. Send It On is the video, man. and then woof. But Feel Like Making Love in the Morning? Come on, man. That's not a busy song. Just Feel Like Making Love.
I gotta come back to that album. Really, honestly,
Tony,
barely. I gotta come back to Voodoo. It's been a long time.
Go back to the first couple songs. It is a lot. It comes on the pants clacking and the chickens in the background. Man. But let that go first. Go past that. Let it go past that. Like the first 30 seconds, and then bounce, 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 bounce. And that Red Man and that Method Man, come on, left, right. Yeah. It's a good album. It's a good time, Tony. You go back to now, you're gonna like it.
I respect the album and the musicianship. I respect it 100%. But I definitely didn't rotate it like I did Brown Sugar. And I want to say I rotated his third one more than I probably did Voodoo. But
that's fine. That's fine. But Josh, you said you were gonna give it what?
Overall?
Yeah.
I think I said a 3.6, right? Or a 3.4, one of the two.
I'm in the 3.2 lane.
He's in the 3s though.
Yeah. Okay. From the audience, we got Gregory gave it a 3.25. Janine gave it a 2. That might have just been the song though. Ash Pass gave it a 2.4 overall. Kelly gave it a solid 3 for the album. Whole album is a 3 for Living Truthful. Dwayne T, solid 3.5. Studgy for the originality of 4. Noise Media gave it a 3.5 potential. RFK 3.5. Zaya 2.4. 1 from Gorgeous. Overall from Terrence a 3.8. K Big Productions. He was saying what Josh was gonna give it. Nikki P gave it a 2.8. Russell Wren overall 3.27. Venus DeMilo gave it a 3.9 average. K.O. Thompson 3.9. Ashanti 3.2. Dietrich gave it a 3.5. Joseph gave it a 3.9. Latrell with a 4. RJ with a 3. Yeah, man. B. Ortega with a 3.4. Explicit with a 2.8, man. Overall, man, probably won't be coming back to this album a lot. It sucks because I really was looking forward to this. I thought this was going to be like the Bears album. I was really looking forward to this one. But I don't know. It's just sometimes like, you know, it's just a hit and miss with the artists that you like. And this time it was just one of those times for me. There were a couple songs that kind of stood out. But overall, it won't be heavy in the rotation for me, but still fans of the artist.
I'm going to sit with it.
That's what's up.
I'm going to sit with it.
You should, Josh. You should.
I didn't dislike it. I just feel like there were a lot of little pockets on there. I don't know if they were just too all over the place or if we were starting and stopping. Because, well, I was going to say because of that Ocean and Cupid record, those sounded like those can go back to back for the sake of like the dualities of it. But
yeah, I you know what, Josh, you make a good point. Sometimes playing it all the way through it creates a different feel. So I might give it another once over. But like there was nothing that really made me want to get right back to it. I'll say.
Yeah, I feel that. I do feel that.
All right, well, cool. Thank y'all for watching, man. It's been another episode of Best on the Listening Party, man. You guys are always amazing. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Monday, we got a new episode of Zooming with the Homies. This past Wednesday, we had Word in His Heart with Heidi Heaslett. If you haven't watched that episode, go check it out. It's hilarious. Joshy, what's going on with the Gonzi takes, bro?
Man, let's see. When are we doing another one? Probably. I'll do another one next week. Probably after this. I was doing it live. I did it live last time on our Patreon. It was a good time. Good little vibe. It was cool to see the comments back in real time. So we'll probably run it back there.
Solid.
Next week. I do those once a month.
Okay.
As far as expectation goes. Just need some time to build up a little playlist for some new music. But
right. I got another version of volume of Netflix. I'm sorry, Quarantine to Chill. That'll be dropping next Thursday on October 1st. So be looking out for that. I can't believe I'm still creating volumes for this. This is
going
crazy,
strong.
man. Yeah, this is quarantine for real. Anyway, Tony Baker, you got anything for the people? Want to tell them about the show tonight?
Yes, pull up to Keep Your Distance Comedy Show tonight. You can get your tickets. You can go to link in my bio on my Instagram. Buy a ticket. Use the promo code Tony. You get a discount. Also, you can get the comedy special Tony Baker and Friends. It's available on Gumroad or Amazon for rent or for purchase. That's available now. Click the link in my bio. Pull up on that. And I have the Bakery 3 shirts that just hit the streets. They'll be on sale for 1 week only. Baby Blue Bakery. Those are available now. Click the link in my bio. You can get those as well.
Get a bio.
The bio. Also, check out Daddy Issues. We just dropped a new episode. And check out my latest movie review of the movie Tenet. That's on my YouTube page.
Oh, I want to see that so bad, man.
Tenet. It's right there in Fullerton waiting for you, Josh.
That's a mission, bro.
I want to see it again, though, just so I can piece it all together.
All right.
Why do people keep calling me, man?
Yo, they say Vin Diesel dropped a song. Y'all go check that out and tell me how ridiculous it is. We'll talk to y'all next week on another episode of Best Silent Listening Party. Love y'all. Y'all be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.